this. All right, so our last session we ended off at the Stonehill Inn in Phandalin after seeing some kind of wild stuff going on. Some of the town folk have these weird red eyes, and they're a little more aggressive and crazy than they used to be. And Town Master Harbin Wester gave you guys, a little bit of a charge to be like, dude, will you take care of the town folk? Because like I can't do this. I'm over here counting coin. Excuse me. From last time we had boop boop boop. This, and I'm gonna throw in Discord chat the chat and yelling from the protest outside of the townmaster's house.
The 4 quests.
It's very, very likely that those are 4 quests.
We've done the Shrine of Luck. We're at the Sleeping Giant now.
We're at the stone. We're not a Sleeping Giant.
Correct, Stonehill Inn.
Stonehill Inn, yes, that one. So we haven't done the Sleeping Giant yet.
Nope.
We have not.
Not yet.
And the Stonehill Inn claims to have done away with their black stone.
Yes, they threw it out. They saw that it was causing all kinds of weird things to happen to people. And whatever Phandalin's, ABC alcohol board came in and said, yeah, you guys can't be serving these drinks. This is not legal. So from Stonehill, Sleeping Giant's going to be about that way. Remove Tish. And then we've got what else? You got the Miners Exchange, possibly. A couple different places you could go.
Also, there's something with the well, right?
Yeah,
Barthen's
Barthen's
Well,
Well, that's
yeah.
correct, yeah.
Barthen's Well, Shrine of Luck, Miners Exchange, Sleeping Giant Inn, and then whatever this is.
So we've visited the Shrine of Luck. They had their black stones stolen.
They said they threw it out. Or
No,
Shrine of Luck.
Stonehill threw it out. Shrine of Luck
Yeah,
had
yeah.
it stolen.
Stonehill.
And there was
mentioned-
also like a little bit of stuff underneath the Shrine of Luck that you guys didn't really investigate a whole lot. Just clear there.
Yeah, I
you
can check
also
it
met
out.
you also met homegirl Gwen.
She told us about the mind flayers.
Yeah, so
A little bit about mind flayers. Yep.
There was like a pick or something, right? From the shrine.
Double checking. Yeah, you guys did go to the crime scene and in the alleys took out. No, you guys didn't get that far. That's right. Never mind. I don't think so. You guys didn't go to this map, right?
Oh, which map? No, we did not.
Okay. Yeah, you guys looked at the Shrine of Luck, but then decided to go have a drink instead. Which,
We followed the footsteps, didn't we? Or did we decide the footsteps were too old and didn't follow them?
you followed them for a little bit, and then you ended up at the bar. You know, let's be honest. We've all done this.
I cannot see this map.
I can't see it either.
1 second. No. Hang on. Let's see what you guys are seeing. Olgan, you can't see the Phandalin map? Oh,
I
the
can
one
see
I
the
did.
Phandalin map.
Gotcha. So that tells me for sure that I have not shared that with you yet. So you guys did not get to that area. You guys left the Shrine of Luck, and as you were following the footsteps, you ended up at the Stonehill Inn.
That's where we were dropping Gwen off, and then we ended up having lunch with her, and then we were like, yeah, we'll work with you on the Mind Flayer stuff, and then we ended the session.
Perfect. Sounds like we got a lot to do. Lennar in the bar says, oh man, look at these guys. I bet you they're going to take care of these green, gooey goblin folks.
We certainly hope so.
We already fought some outside.
Yeah, they weren't too bad. It'll be no problem.
Oh, isn't that noise? The T
now
walks
we're-
up to you, Tobin Stonehill, and says, "Look, goblins are bad for business. We saw what the Red Brown Ruffians did to us, but if you guys wouldn't mind, I mean, I'm sure you're going to clear them out, but if you can keep them away from our bar, I'd definitely be willing to pay you guys a little bit."
It
Oh, we
already
can keep
seems
them away
as
from the
though-
bar. We
How much you talking?
Well, I mean, I was thinking, maybe each goblin you kill is a free drink for each of you for the night.
What kind of proof do you want that we killed them?
Well, you've been honest with me, and I think I've been honest with you. I think I would trust you.
All right, we'll bring their severed heads just to be sure.
Oh, something.
He goes,
Way.
I guess. Lennar at the
What?
bar is like, oh god, one of these fuckers again.
We can just do our best to like slay as many goblins as possible, so that way no matter what, we can drink ourselves silly even if we lose camp. Just do it that way. Kill all the goblins, drink all the drinks. Right?
Sounds about right.
Well,
And Tobin walks away and he's like, yeah, all right. Yeah, and points to Elsa and says, Elsa, on the house for every goblin they have.
Well, how many is too many to count? Because I know some of us are better at counting than others.
That would be amongst you folks.
I just meant losing count.
So
'Cause
should
you-
we go outside and investigate those footsteps or the area around to see where the goblins were coming from?
Sure, we could go
That sounds
outside and
good.
check and see where the goblins were coming from.
Wasn't there some weird thing where like this bar had been left alone? Or...
Not touched.
Yeah,
Yeah.
since they threw the stone out, we're presuming that might have let them kind of stay untouched by the goblins. Maybe they struck a deal or something. I don't know.
They seem to be able to sense the stones.
Is that the goblins, you as character talking about the goblins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll me an insight check.
This is gonna go real bad, but why not?
Sure.
Look, I've seen negative ones roll 20s, and I've seen plus 7s roll 1s. Like, do what you do. Some solid insighting right there.
I thought it was it's wisdom, and I'm actually pretty good on wisdom, so.
No, you definitely get the idea that like there is a connection between these black stones and these goblins that have the green psionic powers.
Who was the bartender that was speaking to us? Tolbin?
Yeah, Tobin Stonehill.
Tolbin.
Okay.
Did he seem like suspicious at all? Like, or he's like, yeah, I don't screw these goblins. Like, just keep them away. Like he's still kind of concerned about them. It's not like he struck a deal. Like, do we get a sense that he struck a deal or is in cahoots?
Even with those insights, we don't sense a whole lot of cahooting. He just he's just just a nice little guy that wants to make sure he keeps making money.
Okay.
All right.
So we can check out those footprints. They were
Well,
all
also
meant-
thinks that if we get our hands on a black stone, these green goblins will come to us.
That's a good idea.
Or we could check some of the other locations and see if they somehow have an extra black stone that the goblins missed.
Lead the way, cousin Olgun.
Or are we doing the footprints? Okay, we're looking for the footprints.
Up to you.
Yeah, let's follow the footprints. They were kind of just leading from the Shrine of Luck, right? And we know that they're there.
Oh, hold on. Whoop. Now you can move.
Okay.
Yeah, up in this area, you do find a couple of goblins. It's kind of wild. Like, this would be a goblin adventure, and you find goblins.
Goblins.
Where are we now?
Yeah, all of a sudden I'm off. Like,
There you go.
Here's your...
oh, okay.
You made the map bigger.
It was a different map.
It was a different map. I only found it because I used Find Token.
Actually, in the combat tracker, if you double-click on the token in the combat tracker, it will put you on whatever map, like wherever the token is in the game. It will put you on that map. Like, you'll just like open that map automatically.
If you're allowed to open the map.
Yeah, if I have the map shared with you, that's correct.
We don't just get the abyss.
Yeah, we got a little goblin troop coming down the road here. Anything from our folks? Actually, let's do this. There's no reason to have any of this on. There we go.
There's only one option when we see goblins, and that's to run at them as fast as we can and kill them.
One person gets to run up and kill them.
Well, I mean, I feel like last session we just fireballed first and asked questions later.
I don't know if he has any more spell slots.
We did a long rest.
Oh, we did, yeah.
Did
But-
we?
Like I would.
Yep.
I thought we did.
Yeah, no.
I thought we slept. Yeah.
Did we? Did we just have lunch and then walk out?
Oh, yeah.
I
So I
could've
thought we
sworn he
did.
said. I could have sworn at the
Maybe
end
we
of the
long
session
rested.
because I reset all my. I thought
Nope,
we
you're good. They automatically reset when you long rest. You guys had a long rest. You're good.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy to do that. I only have 2 second level slots.
I'm just gonna run at them.
Okay.
We'll be close behind. Because they seem to all have rolled better.
Then I'll do an attack.
No, I haven't rolled initiative yet. I just put them
Yeah,
out
I
there.
Oh, okay.
I'll do an opening attack.
Look at him opening all of his attacks.
I'll hit with the short sword.
Definitely kills things.
And that's it, I think, right?
Before I roll
side
initiative,
step?
yes.
Yeah. Now we roll initiative.
And guess who's first?
Oh, look at that.
Olgin is first.
I'm
Put
gonna
the
kill
fear in
all of you. By the way, Aurelia, I love your little note pop up right there. Also, have you just decided the group is gonna slave anything?
What? Oh.
Dragons can be
Oh,
part
that
of
was
it.
just from they had been talking about that, and I was like, what? This is
No, I
loose
got
ends
you.
that we have to tie up, and I was like, I'm just gonna jot this down. I think this is what I got from that, but I don't know.
Olgin's killing everyone.
Oh.
We share experience as a squad, right? There's like a party buff.
Hey, you guys were sipping beers going, damn. Also, I'm assuming everybody took road sodas from Stonehill. Like, we got some travelers with us.
Okay, 4th attack.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because he's the fucking... he's Olgin, dude. And game, dude. Yup.
That's awesome.
And
Oh,
no
ball.
problem. How would Olgan like
Very
turn around and
awesome.
just look back at the party?
Just absolutely soaked in goblin blood.
Like looking for my focus. Like, oh, let me just get my orb here. Oh fuck.
Olgan really wants those free rounds.
Yeah, it took you guys long enough to do anything.
So glad I rolled initiative.
Yeah.
Five.
Cheer for Olgan. Yeah, Olgan.
Okay. Kill all the goblins, drink all the drinks. Yeah.
Good job.
That's 5. That's 5 drinks already.
Down back towards the Shrine of
Right.
Luck, you hear the sounds of stones kind of clicking together a little bit.
The Shrine of Luck is visible on this map, right?
Yeah.
Go
Over here?
Check it out.
Yeah.
Can I loot these bodies real fast?
I mean, you can. They have each a short bow and a scimitar. No coin.
But you don't want to take those to sell?
I'll take them. I don't know.
I mean, they're your size, not goblin.
Not thank you.
The two girls that you guys met earlier, Trelina and Tamara, are still rebuilding this shrine. And telling you that this black stone is like the one piece they're missing to be able to build it up. It was very pretty, shimmery, and black. They don't know anything about it, but they just don't feel the same strength of the shrine even after they rebuild it.
Oh. So those 5 goblins back there didn't happen to have a black stone on them, did they?
Hi, honey!
Sorry.
No, none of
Feel like
the goblins a moment ago had a black stone on them.
Then they must have been a different group of goblins.
Possibly.
Or they
Can I-
ate it.
Can we go in and check where this stone was? Maybe I could fashion something to hold it up.
We can look for clues.
Yeah.
Alright.
Roll me a
Can I
nature check
cast-
to see if you can build a shrine to a god. I don't know. Roll me a masonry check. Are you proficient in
No, I'm
carpenter's
really just,
tools?
Like, like they say they're missing one stone. I'm just trying to see if I can.
Are you proficient in carpenter's tools?
I don't know. Probably not.
While he's doing this, can I just sit and ritual cast detect magic?
Yeah, go
Well,
right ahead.
also-
Yeah, for sure.
Then investigate.
While I'm over there, I can check out what's underneath the.
All of a sudden, Fib walks up and he's like, "Oh, what you guys been doing?"
Trying to fill the hole in the shrine.
Olgan just killed
Watching
like 5
Olgan
goblins.
massacre.
Like it was no problem at all. Like he barely even like broke a sweat or nothing. It was kind of impressive, but also like, whoa.
You don't need to sweat when you have goblin blood to cool you down.
Well, you got to watch out because generally that's the worst time that it ever goes. As soon as something's easy, something gets hard. Yeah, with that 20 with your nature check, you definitely see that there is a very cornerstone-ish piece missing out of this. You're able to put some sort of a stick and twine thing together, but even as you put it in, it crumbles right back down. Very insightful, just kind of broken still.
Maybe we should make a visit to the Masons Guild. They can probably make a replacement for it.
Would that be the Miners Guild?
The Miners Guild, yes, that one.
Change.
Or we could try to find it.
Isn't it right next door to the shrine?
The
It's
Miners Exchange, we're going to
pretty
go back to
close.
the big map. We'll close that one and go back. I mean, we're going to be right off of
Yep.
this one in a minute, but
No magic in the shrine. Nothing. marked?
No. I mean, just a soft aura letting you know that this is a godly place.
Okay. And I had picked up that miner's pick or something that had been left at the scene last time. So that wasn't anything
That might be helpful
magical
at
either.
the miners' exchange.
Okay. All right.
It's definitely a broken pickaxe.
Right. That's what it was. But it didn't pop as
Why don't you
magical
put you guys
either.
on the map? There you go. Doing this for 6 years, you think I would have remembered at this point?
Oh yeah, the miners' exchange. That's southern part of town.
It's right next to where you're standing.
Seems north.
Is
on
it?
that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Is one of these maps backwards by any chance?
No,
or
wait,
upside
you,
down?
you might be correct. Hang on.
I
Oh
thought it
yeah,
was,
I'm in
like,
the wrong. I'm in the wrong
southeastern
spot.
part of the map.
Yep.
Because that's the smithy.
Look, you're a smithy. All right, Halia goes all the way down here really fast, and you guys can move yourselves. You're the best. Actually,
I think it...
she's
This-
actually all the way down
this-
here.
This, because that's the town hall. This, I'm assuming, is the exchange. Oh, no?
The currency user.
Fine.
Yeah, that's the exchange, yes. One I was at earlier was the woodworker and not the exchange.
Halia yells at you. I mean, if you're gonna come in, come in. Like, what are you waiting on?
Let's wait for those buttons to catch
This place seems a little off kilter.
Well, that's because our floor is sagging, and I'm sorry for that. Do you have anything to trade?
I've got this broken pickaxe.
What do you
What
want,
can
like
you
a
tell us
copper for
about
that?
it?
A broken pickaxe? Really? You think that's what I'm interested in?
It's magical.
Ooh, now we're talking. Like, what kind of magic? Roll a deception check.
Oh, skills. Okay.
Well, the goblins topple the entire shrine with one swing of this thing.
Look, I don't think your little broken pickaxe is magical. I mean, how would it be broken if it was magic?
Hey, you're lost.
But look,
It's
hey,
the
real
pickaxe
hey,
that
real.
was broken.
Mhm. Oh, is it? Okay, good. Why don't you come here a little bit and let me talk to you a minute? Because I need some help, and I'm looking for people of your strength. I've heard what you've done for the town.
What do you need done?
She tells you about how some goblins came in and tore like a little piece of her foundation out, and that's why her floor is like creaking and falling over. It's over on the southwest side. I mean, would you guys mind checking that out? The last time I went over there, I looked, and I mean, there were some people coming in that wanted to trade some rock for some coin, and you know that's what we do here. But I don't have time for this.
Yeah, we'll go take a look at the southwestern corner.
Any Zents among you?
Wait, what?
Any Zentarum among you? Discounts.
No?
Sorry, I know the earlier players had chances to get into factions, but factions will kind of be a little bit of a thing in this. Nope, no Zents, just Harpers and goddamn Emerald Enclave, folks.
We have Emerald Enclave in our group. Oh, am I disconnecting?
Nope, it was just me.
So can we look around where this
Yep,
corner
go right ahead.
is?
Yep, I'd love to investigate
Roll
a little
perception.
Or investigation?
Tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you what to roll.
Oh.
Yeah, it definitely appears that she was telling the truth. The black markings on the outside of the stone are very similar to the markings on the outside of the Shrine of Luck.
Okay, I want to look at the area of the missing stone itself, and like on the ground and in the wall and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd like to investigate it.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, investigation checks. Go ahead. Yeah, sorry. 6 isn't awesome.
I'm gonna burn a luck point actually on that.
Go for it.
Slightly better.
I mean, I was looking for a 12. As you're looking in, you put your hand down, and you both rub over like a couple of just small pebbles and stones, and it's like. It seems like it goes very deep below there.
Oh.
The hole goes deep.
Mm-hmm.
I will point it out to my constituents. This isn't just like a missing rock. This is like a big ass hole.
Can I?
Who
Like,
covers a
stick-
hole with a rock that small?
Can I stick my head in and with dark vision see if it extends like a cavern?
It's about 150 feet deep. Can you see all the way down in there?
The dark vision is something. What
You
is
probably
it?
have 60 feet of dark vision. I mean, orcs get
120 at the
120.
most. That's where it's 150 feet deep.
So unless you have
Unless you have Devil's Sight.
yeah, exactly.
I've got 120 feet. So,
Yeah,
so as far as I can see, it extends.
correct.
Does it widen out? Can we like walk in it at all, or is it just
No, it
fall
is just
straight
a really deep well.
down? Oh, straight down.
A cavern, excuse me, not a well.
Okay.
Gives me ideas.
Well, I'll let.
I shouldn't say it's a well. It's not like nicely hewn walls. It is very craggy, and it looks like a natural well.
If it's large enough for us to crawl in.
Oh, it's definitely large enough to crawl into.
Okay. All right.
Wait,
There's
how
a
did
big-
this?
there's
How
a-
did this?
Oh, and Cousin Olgan is not gonna fit in tiny hole.
How big is this rock that was removed from the wall?
3 by 3 by 5, not 5. Probably like a 2 by 2 by 3.
Okay, so like big enough for a goblin, but not big enough for a normal person.
There's ways to do things. While I have a moment to use the bathroom and grab a beer, will you guys figure out how you want to go into here or somewhere else?
Perhaps there's a better way down that all of us can fit in.
I can, if y'all want, I can go in a little bit, and then send my familiar further in to kind of scout it out.
I can fly too, so
Okay.
I don't think how flying gets us into the hole.
it makes me not fall down the hole immediately, so I can actually look
Oh.
around at the hole. If it does.
Can you fly long enough to not fall to the bottom?
10 minutes. That's what I
Oh,
got.
sweet.
Like I can cast fly. That's what I got.
Ah,
Well, then you can catch Sigil as he drops.
but what if we
Or-
just tie a bunch of rope together
Yeah,
and
there's
lower
four of us.
Sigil
We each
down?
have 50 feet, right?
I'm a little guy.
We just tie one piece of the string to this tree
We
here.
tie him to his feet.
Oh,
Wait,
can we lower
I
him
don't know
down?
if I like this.
We can
Both
lower him
feet?
down face first.
No, I don't like that idea.
Well, you can see better that way.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
need to go face into the tunnel. Well, how are you supposed to?
All the blood in my head lets me like see better.
Extends your dark vision.
Yeah. Is it straight down? I couldn't get a sense from what
I
you said.
think
Yeah,
it's
it's-
straight down.
yeah.
Yeah.
He said straight down.
Okay. Okay.
He said the craggy walls. So like we could try to climb down, but that would be climbing 180-ish feet, metagaming. But like
Yeah.
that's a long way to climb. As far as we know, it's at least.
We know it's at least endless.
Hey, cat! Oh my goodness! Little razor baby.
Kittens.
Oh. The little one?
Yeah, no, we're fostering kittens right now. She wants to jump in. Get out of here, girl.
I also have Featherfall. This is,
That's great.
That's fun.
So that's 5 creatures.
So you have
But, like,
a
the
vision of
two-
120 feet. You know it's deeper than that.
The 2 big guys, though.
That is the
I don't
problem.
know
We
how y'all
are
are
not
gonna get in this.
small enough to fit in the hole.
Maybe there's other
Listen.
ways.
If y'all want to tie me up
We would have to.
and lower me down,
Everybody
What if we
roll
just
me.
put a bunch of rocks?
Everybody roll me investigation or insight checks, please. We're going for a 50-50 success on a 16. We don't get it.
You know, we could try and solve all this problem by just throwing a bunch of rocks down there until the hole is filled.
There's no replacement for displacement.
okay, how about this? It says, with my familiar, if it's within 100 feet of me, I can see through its eyes.
Once again, 120 feet down.
I know, but if it goes 100 feet, then the owl has vision. where it can
You
see
would be
further.
20 feet behind what would most likely be like a 90-degree angle for vision. You would not, your familiar would not have a line of sight. It would be able to see the bottom.
Okay.
And if you cast that, sure, yes, your familiar runs down there, flies down there. We haven't talked about what your familiar is going to be yet. But yeah,
a little
it can,
owl.
it can see a bottom to it.
Good, the hole does in fact have a bottom.
Not full of
Is it
water, just kind
just-
of like stone and a couple of pools and puddles. It does open
Isn't
up
it
at the bottom a
some-
little bit.
Miners. This is the miner's house. Couldn't we just go inside and ask him why he built his house on a hole?
Her,
That's a good
first
Or
of all.
if he has,
No, I don't
or
care.
if he has equipment that can help us get down into the hole.
The lady Hollia Thornton is outside with you guys going, dude, I had no idea. Like, I bought this place like 3 years ago because I heard Phandalin was going to open up again. She smokes a lot, that's why she got this raspy voice. No, I had no idea this was on some sort of like, what is it, like an aquifer or something? There was a well under this place? I've been playing freaking Barthen for water for like ever since I moved in.
Maybe the wells go to the same place.
I do
That
want to
that does seem logical.
Does the water
this-
taste the same?
So this, usually there's only one spring, right? So this well is probably connected to the Bartham well.
It would make sense,
That's-
wouldn't it?
So
If-
we could for sure go down that hole. We can't go down this hole. Well, Cousin Olgan and I.
I suppose we could check out Barthen's well.
That's why I was saying.
People were complaining about it being destroyed earlier.
What's Barthen's well? I can't.
One of the
Barthen's
things
well
that we're
is going to
investigating.
be.
Barthen's is the shop in the north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is this
Looking
one of
for
the
his. Oh
quests?
yeah, yeah, because it's right next to Barthen's provisions. So like, this would be the well, that crumbly, cracked up area over there. If you zoom out, you can see the arrow.
It's hard to see because it's green.
You know what? You know what? It usually is really easy to see because it's green, but you are correct, sir. So I am going to
Northeast corner of the
use
map.
my settings and change that.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, take your time.
How far away is it?
I don't know.
Basically opposite side of the map.
I'm feeling pink.
All the way.
This would be the well right
The
here.
northeast. Oh,
Very thick incline.
dang! It's a big cavern.
Going there now.
I think we were planning on walking over to the well.
You guys do know Barthen from Barthen's Provisions. Your initial quest into Phandalin was giving him a little bit of loot, bringing the Rockseeker's stuff to him, so that way, like, you could fortify his general store. Before you go down the well, if you have any need for ropes or rations or anything like that, you're passing by Sister Corell's for health potions, anything like that.
I think we have rope, don't we?
We do have rope.
Everybody
we do
has
have
rope.
health
Just
potions
checking.
already.
I'm just trying to get you guys thinking that way.
Right, before we go down deep into a well, that makes sense that we should have provisions, but I think we have already gotten provisions.
I don't think I have rations. If you want to.
No, I mean I don't do food actually.
Okay.
God no. I would have told everyone that like immediately. By the way, we're gonna do rations and water. To really bog the game down.
Yeah. I'm not a fan personally, but you know, hey.
The modest red brick well behind Barthen's Provisions is dilapidated and crumbling. The well's walls are toppled over. There's the share. Chunks of brick and stone litter the nearby grass, and the well's roof is splintered and caved in. The well's winch and pulley have been smashed to pieces.
So, what if we take one of the bricks and throw it down and wait for it to make a sound?
Yeah, like a science experiment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop a feather.
I mean, Mole will immediately toss a brick into the well.
As hard as he can, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
No,
All right,
down into
I
the
know
well.
I'm the DM, but as a player, aren't we gonna like drop one to see like what acceleration does to it, or are we
Of
throwing
course,
one?
we have to drop it. We can't throw it. That would throw everything off. One variable.
Well, we know how hard Mole can throw.
No, we don't. We just met Mole.
Well, how hard can you throw?
I mean, can I do an athletics check and throw
Sure.
this?
Go right ahead.
Okay.
Oh, look at that! Not very hard. So it's just like a drop.
14's still pretty solid, but it does. It's not as clean as you want it to be. It does bounce off the sides of the well and chip down and like lose its speed.
I'm gonna go for a regular ass drop. Thank you. Just
From the amount of time it takes to go down, you can do the acceleration physics and determine from the sound splashing back up at you that it's only about 30 feet deep.
well,
That's
Like
a
a
whole lot less than 120 feet.
nowhere near the last one. But about 6 times less.
Did
Is
there
there
happen to be
something
a...
we can tie the rope to that then we can lower down into the well?
What if
I
it
mean-
just turns out to be a normal well with nothing but water?
There
at
are
the bottom?
walls, there are, there's a fence, there are literally horses you can tie to.
I mean, I don't trust the horse not to get skittish while on this rope. I'll tie it around one of the posts that I'm
Sure.
assuming are pretty stable, and then
Sure, nature check.
lower rope down the well. Someone might want
You
to check
can
my
test
nuts.
that rope at your own leisure.
I mean, Mole's
sir.
gonna do it. Like for sure, Mole set up the rope. He would then climb over the edge and test himself, and the rope would immediately snap, like it would unravel from the post, and he would fall in the well.
You're gonna take that? Okay. I was gonna say like just double check first, but apparently we're doing
Not
it the
gonna
whole way. And go ahead and roll
I'll cast-
2d6
cast-
of damage.
I
Roll
can't cast
2d6 and I'll add
Featherfall.
that damage. Go
Does
ahead.
Featherfall a touch?
No, I think Featherfall is within range.
If you're fast enough.
Yeah, that's a DM. If I was watching, could I cast Featherfall when I saw it?
Let's see what we got for Feather.
It's a
60
reaction.
feet.
Concept already knows. Reaction 60 feet range. Yeah, you can Featherfall him, no problem.
Okay.
But go ahead and make sure and check off that spell slot. And yeah, he's down at the bottom of the well.
Anything down there?
What do you see?
What do I see?
Hold. Seeing something in a minute. There you go. You can see that molehill.
I can't. I don't
Oh, hang
see
on.
where
There we go. Whoop. There we go. I mean, now everybody can see it, but you know what I mean. That's the one thing. I can't give like a one map to someone and no map. And
I see.
yeah. It's very frustrating.
It's a large cavern down here.
Yeah? Does it look like 120 feet deep?
Just come on down.
It's 30 feet, right? We can climb in.
I guess we'll tie another rope.
I can catch. I can
Did
catch
you roll that
somebody.
damage, by the way?
Oh, I thought Featherfall was helping.
Oh, Featherfall nailed it. Never mind. Sorry.
I was about to say I will roll for damage if I took damage.
No, you're good. You're good. Featherfall nailed you. The smell of damp earth tinged with acid rock fills your nose. What looks like the remains of an underground river snakes through the cavern. Through a pile of dark rocks blocks its headstream, though not through. In the far corner is the source of that scent. A pile of carrion and sewage being dragged by a fleshy, three-legged creature. Coming up. Boop.
What? Those of us
How far away am I from this creature? Like,
You're gonna find out
guys.
right about now.
Guys, get your asses in here, guys.
So, anyone actually good at tying ropes up here?
Oh.
Ooh.
Guys.
Can I use sleight of hand to tie a rope? I don't.
Nature or sleight of hand, depending on what kind of knot you're tying. I'm an Eagle Scout,
Just
so I
jump-
really
just jump, I'll
take knots
catch you.
seriously.
Can I catch Sigil if he was to jump into the well?
Molehill, yeah, that's possible. Sleight of
You sure
hand,
you
you
got
do
me?
put like a really nice knot on a rope and drop a rope down real fast.
Trust me. Just jump.
Press fall. Boom. I turn around backwards and fall back.
Athletics?
No, first he's gonna make me a dex save.
Okay. Dex save. So is that on?
To jump down into the hole. It could be on your main sheet, just a flat dex save.
Oh,
Is that
Got it.
what's that circle in the middle of the
We're
map?
seeing
Is that-
how well you kept your legs and arms tight and didn't bounce off his shit. 12 will get you there. It's not that hard. Now I want the strength or athletics to catch. It works perfectly, guys.
I
Good job.
gotcha. And I'll just set him gently on the ground next to me. Thank you for the light touch, because
got you.
you saved me.
So Sigil's now on this
Okay.
map with the well cavern.
And y'all figured out the rope, yes? So y'all are climbing down.
Olean is going to climb down next. Assuming that we have a, that we're not doing turns right all
No, I was actually about to say, Olgan, you're gonna be the last one that does something real quick. Let's get Hallie out of here. We're good. Roll some initiative, and Olgan, you're only like halfway down. Is that cool?
Okay.
All right. Guess whose turn it is? He only has 30 feet of movement. 1, 2,
We didn't even do
3,
anything.
4.
We just clapped real loudly when we cheered that I caught you so well.
That's true.
He literally is a D&D trash dumpster. Speaking of which, Olgan remembers one of these. Olgan had a low-level character in two campaigns ago died of one of these. Like, actually died.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It was Rock, the gnome barbarian.
Yeah, he stoned the boulder. He rocked. Yeah, Rock Gnome Barbarian. It was a fun character. Sometimes they die.
I am next.
Yeah, Molehill's up.
Well, this thing's coming to me. Has it done anything threatening? Like, is it flailing its arms at me? Like, or is it just walking
It looked
towards
up
it?
from its trash. Its tentacles turned toward the 3 of you, or 4 of you. Yeah, and like, and then it just started chomp, 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 walking towards you.
Okay, well then, yeah, I will rage. My warhammer on my back will glow a little. I will give myself 5 health points, and I will give 5 health points actually to Sigil because he's the only one next to me. I know Olgan's. gonna
Oh, look at that roll! Nice.
drop it.
Plus, I'm
And
so excited
then
about this character.
5,
I will do all the
10,
damage, and you will give me all the healing.
20, yeah, 25. Is that my, what's my distance? What's it?
I thought you had
30
45.
probably. 30 or yeah.
Uh,
Oh no, big large size, exactly 45. Yeah, you can get there. Freaking
And then
2024
right on it.
characters.
And
You have your full action still because your rage was a
Yeah.
bonus, and then you had your movement.
so we'll just go reckless attack right after that.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you? Good healing, man.
It
13
did
heal
not-
from a bonus action, like that's huge from a barbarian.
I didn't. I rolled. Oh, I had the effect, but didn't actually roll. I see. That's what I did.
There you go.
But I still have the long sword out. So,
Oh, you want to put that on yourself anyways. Also, you don't want to put that on them. You want to just click that and it'll automatically target you.
oh, gotcha. So can you take its effect off?
I
And
did,
then
yeah.
I guess I click it just for myself.
You would just click that purple button and see how it
Yeah.
automatically it says self next to the button. Like, so now you have it. So now you'll
Okay.
have advantage and then he'll have advantage as well. Thank God you dropped that 3.
And then some magic slashing damage.
All of it applies.
And
Extra attack, right?
then I will extra attack. Yep. And so I'll
Welcome to level
Swing
5,
it.
folks.
and I will slash him again.
You're a slasher. Anything else? You've used your action, reaction, and movement, I believe.
That's it.
So you would click the arrow next
Oh, yeah.
to kick it over to the next person. Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Me. Okay, so I will. Sigil will kind of put his hands together. You start to see them glow, and he shoots them out like almost like a Street Fighter kind of thing. And
Hadouken!
3, yeah, right. And then 3 of these glowing red darts fly at the creature,
Little scorching ray, huh?
or a magic missile.
Oh, perfect.
So
I always think of magic missile as small fireworks. Like miniature, like kind of like big fireworks, but like
Fireworks.
miniaturized a little bit.
yeah,
What about bright purple orbs?
Yeah, that works too. I mean, whatever magic your missile wants to do. I mean,
So I click on him and then just.
you have him. You don't
the
have him
lightning
targeted.
bolt.
So that one, the easiest way, because like you can do magic missile to multiple targets, is just drag the damage to him 3 times because you're doing level 1 magic missile. Yeah.
Yes.
So just drag the damage onto the Uchigu 3 times. There it is. 4, nice. 4 again, nice.
Nice.
Solid magic missile, dude.
Right.
And then you have movement or reaction or bonus action still.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of. Close
Did he
to the
drag
wall.
that to? Did he drag that to the actual?
No, he did not. So 13 damage to the bad guy. Thank you.
Alright.
Good check.
How would I drag it? I'll.
You would instead of dropping it in chat, you would drop it like directly on the token on the map.
Like bring it. Like I won't do it right now. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's all for me.
Cool. Damage handles. What's our horned lady got?
I'm gonna get down there first,
Mm-hmm.
or try to. If Olgan is currently halfway down, how does that work? Do I ready an action for when Olgan moves out of my way, or how do I?
Olgan does have the alert feat, so I guess we could have traded initiatives in this case, but
I'm willing to just get all the tokens on the same map and say retcon backpack move. You guys are. I'm cool with it if you guys are cool with it.
Doesn't matter to me.
Olgan, you're cool with retcon. She jumps on your back when you jump down.
sure.
You're on the same map too.
Sorry. I know that's it's.
No,
that is
no.
monstrous, so-
Once again, really cool. There's no reason to
Oh,
have
no,
you
no,
guys separated on maps.
That is Aurelia apologizing to Olgan for jumping onto his back.
I apologize for mediting it.
Okay. Okay. Right. All right. So let's see. Just gonna. Okay. Cool. I'm not on top of it. Let's go. You know what we haven't done is Total the Dead. Where's that?
Is as players clicked on camera mode, so it looks actually like a tabletop with some tokens on it, like paper tokens.
Cool. Yeah, 'cause that's 16. Yeah. Cool. And then he's already got some damage on him, yeah.
He does have a little bit of damage on him, that's for sure.
Cool. Should be 2. Shouldn't it be 2? D12?
No. At 5th level, yes, it should. Okay. Everyone learns the lesson here. You're not gonna get to see it, but you'll hear it. So you guys have complete control of your character sheets, and I just trust people. You guys are awesome. So what you can do to change that for you is you can go down to your wherever you just drag the damage from. Open that up where it says 1d12. Click the unlock
setting thing?
on the character sheet. Oop, sorry, we both clicked it. I apologize. It's still opening it. And then on Toll the Dead, click the wheel next to the damage. Drag another d12 into there, where the d12 is.
How do I drag another d12?
From the bottom left, like where those dice are, like find the d12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and just drop that, because it's unlocked, you should be able to put 2 in there. Or another one in there.
Dead. No. What?
All right, I put you 2d12 on it. We're good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I put it on top and it just kind of like rolled and then didn't do anything.
That's okay. Just roll a d12 into chat, and then I'll add that damage. I mean, come on now.
Nice.
Cool. I was like, wait, the only reason I did this was because I wanted to do where the... Cool.
Because it saved, it only took half, yeah?
I'm sorry, what was the
Or
question?
is it... Because the creature... So you cast Toll of the Dead on it, and it did save, but it still took 17 damage.
It should have saved, right? So it should take...
Oh, no, it shouldn't take half damage. It's not a half damage cantrip. I'll put
Oh,
the
no. Wait.
I'll put the 17 back. Thank you. I'm glad somebody's
yeah,
making
if you
sure. I'm
save,
glad
then it shouldn't
somebody's
have
making
rolled.
sure we have a test tomorrow.
Thank you. I just saw success and I was like, cool. Alright, cool.
Well, that would be him succeeding on your save. You forced.
Yeah, no, exactly. I
Yeah.
just looked at it reverse.
Oh,
Okay,
trust me. Years later, we all make that mistake.
Then...
Yeah, you would click the arrows next to menu to drop it to
I understand.
fibs.
I understand
Yep.
how to do it. I'm just I'm
Take your
checking to see
time.
if there's anything else I want to do. Yep. Okay. Anyway.
Fibs comes rushing out of the water like, oh my god, I can't believe I've been drowning this long. And he's gonna
Where'd you come
cast
from?
from the river, just for fun. Because they're all perfectly healthy.
You left him at the other place. and
So
he
I
just
guess you guys are gonna get
jumped in that
bless.
hole. He just jumped in that hole and slammed.
3-point stance.
All right, we got 3 blesses, and that'll be Fibs' turn. Better boys. Olga's up.
Okay.
Cannonballs off the...
So I climb down, that's 15 feet of my movement, right?
Correct.
I suppose Eurelia's still on my back. I'll put her down.
Very nice of you.
Then I've got, what, 20 feet of movement left? What, like... Yeah, that's within 30 feet. I'll just use my bonus action to Cloud's Jaunt over to it.
Yes, you will. His Clouds John is so cool.
Can you use that at will, like anytime?
It is a bonus action.
Anytime you want it?
Yeah.
Because Misty Step is
up to
a
twice for long
action,
rest.
yeah?
That's awesome.
It's huge, dude. Like, he's made such a fun fighter. This Psy fighter is like, it's so cool. It is basically Psylocke. Like, it is Betsy Braddock.
That's awesome.
Right. Now, short sword. With bless. Nice.
Bless you, sir. You're 20. Will hit.
An advantage on my scimitar.
A 32 will
Oh,
hit.
cousin. Hola.
Yeah.
Then, let's switch to the mace for the last one.
I mean, why not, you know?
Give him a sap.
Just slow his movement speed by 10 feet.
No, to give him disadvantage on his next attack.
Oh, even better.
Still don't have that built, but I think he attacks next.
Yeah, he does. His multi-attack is going to be 1 bite and 2 tentacle slaps. So I'm going to go tentacle slap first.
So at disadvantage.
Disadvantage coming, and of course to Olgin because he's a disadvantaging person. Man, 19-2, that's a bummer. Alright, one more at Olgin, tentacles. Bites coming to Molehill though. Hey, look at that little tentacle X.
And I'll use Psi Field to reduce that damage
Go right ahead.
by 3.
Nice. You're also grappled. That's fun. And not like you were going anywhere. But bite at Molehill. Advantage because...
Who should be raging, but is not.
No. That's reckless attack. That was
Did he
reckless
say he
attack.
was gonna
I had
rage?
advantage
I am
for
raging. Why didn't rage add?
Rage. You still would have been hit. Rage doesn't do anything to your AC.
Yeah, he still would have been hit.
Yeah. But now that you have your rage on, let me double check real quick. Yep, you're perfect. I had advantage because of the reckless attack.
Yes.
But now I also resist his damage.
Yeah, some of the damage, yeah. Also partially absorbed, but you are going to take this con save, which you'll save higher on because of the rage. You succeed on, so nothing happens. And now it's your
And
turn.
it just took my temp health points away. Alright, well, you know, he bite me, I swing at him. With the sword.
So you guys need more mobile enemies. Got it.
And then I'll extra attack, swing at him again.
Nice. Critically damaged.
that's I couldn't finish it off. Sigil to you.
The guy in 2 squares over here.
Alright, I'm just gonna cast Mind Sliver at him.
Nice.
So again, I'll just the box with the cast, I drag that over on top of the
Onto
guy.
the O2. He fails, so you drop the damage. Five damage.
It'd be 2d6
That's all for
per
me.
level, though, yeah.
Is Mind Sliver a
Oh, is it?
cantrip?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, then from the bottom, drop another D6 in. Oh, we gotta fix that for everybody. Just drop another D6 into chat, and I'll just add the damage. I mean, let's go.
Sweet.
All right, got that damage
So
added.
cantrip
Mhm.
at level 5, the cantrips are
Two,
double.
two of the same die.
Some-
Yeah.
Some get another
Oh,
die.
That's awesome.
If they
That
if they
being
scale
Mind
up,
Sliver
they'll get
being one
another
of
die. Mind Sliver. Same with the Firebolt, Toll of Dead, a bunch of them.
That's awesome.
All right, yours is now two
then-
D6 for Mind Sliver.
Oh, you changed it. All right, thank you. Yep, that's it for me.
All right. This time, I'm just gonna use my Eldritch Blast because then I have 2 chances to not suck. What was that?
Hmm.
What is that? Okay.
Is that the bless, maybe?
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh no, the bless is the D4. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, why is there a D4? I did not do that. Okay, that's not bad.
There it is.
Seems okay.
Sweet.
Little D10er.
Hooray.
Good damage. Good damage.
Yeah.
We getting close.
We all know the cousin Olga.
Fibs is over here just like dusting off his axe, being like, "Nah, dude," like we're like drying off his axe probably. Nah, man, ain't gonna be me tonight. Like, I'm not even really here, man.
Otyug, or whatever it's called, has Olgan exactly where Olgan wants to be.
He remembers a story of a distant relative being absolutely massacred by one of these things in another trash pile.
Yeah, in another trash pile in a distant land.
Actual real death, like for a character, like real character death.
That sucks.
Sometimes you play a hard mode.
Alright, first is the mace, because that's what he had equipped last.
You're definitely gonna hit it. That was easy, wasn't it? Smash that trash monster.
Yeah.
Ol will clap Olgan across the back. Cousin Olgan always gets his kills.
Right. I'm gonna do a smoke break, maybe 5 minutes. We'll be back.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Be right back.
I'm gonna get a drink as well.
Weapon masteries are good.
I enjoy the weapon masteries. I really like Grays. It's just because I have a what is he? He's an Eldritch Knight that has weapon mastery for a greatsword and then has war bond with it. So it's like my own little baby magic missile. I just get to throw it really hard, and no matter what, I know it'll it'll at least 3 points of damage.
What is
I think-
what is weapon mastery? What does it give you?
Weapon mastery?
Is
It
that
lets
what,
you
is
use.
that what you said?
Weapon
It lets you
mastery,
use
yeah,
the
it
like
gives
each
you,
weapon
gives you
type
the
has its own
benefit.
mastery. So
There's like a special boost you get for each weapon that can
short
give you like
short sword has Vex. I think short sword has Vex. Which one is it? I have weapon masteries on my thing somewhere.
I'm not sure.
Is that what y'all said you have now? Or are you
So
have
weapon mastery is like a feature kind of thing that comes with your character. If you have like a fighter or something like that. The thing I was talking about is also war bond, which is where the weapon, if I throw it, will like teleport back to my hand for use.
Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
that's bound weapon, I believe, and it's a bonus action to return it to your hand.
It is a bonus action, but I'm talking about war bond. It's different.
Oh yeah.
That's
comes
like
with the Eldritch Knight.
God of War, like he would throw that axe and just like it would come
Yeah.
right back to him. That's sweet.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
And then
using
you,
like 3 different ones right now.
3 different ones.
3 different weapon masteries. I've got Vex on the short sword, Sap on the mace, and a Nick on the scimitar. The scimitar's one is when you make an extra attack with the light property, you can make it as part of the action, attack action instead of the bonus action. So it means you get a free weapon attack with a scimitar. Short sword is advantage on your next weapon attack when you land a short sword hit. And Sap is when you hit a creature, it has disadvantage on its next attack.
That's cool.
And fighters just get a bunch of weapon masteries at the same time.
Yes.
Like,
And then
as
you keep
you
getting more.
As you level up.
Mm-hmm. This is what I'm talking about.
It's as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. It still is a bonus action. It's just a different thing.
That's what I was thinking it was. That is bonded weapons.
They must have changed what it's called for 2024.
Possibly.
That's cool. So you said you always hit with that, just with everything
So-
else you have stacked on it, like
Yeah, because I have a great sword with that character. I get graze, which means that what exactly is it? Great, because I have
Raise?
master I have weapon mastery with it. And then Graze, if my attack with the greatsword misses, I can still deal damage to the creature equal to my ability modifier used to make the attack roll.
So even if it misses, you get like that 3 points you said. That's cool. That's cool.
And I can throw it. So as far as I can throw something, I can make 3 points of damage happen, even without any magic. Because, you know, sometimes your DM says, actually, fuck you, you can't cast in here.
You can just retrench your hand so you can attack normally.
Yep. No magical damage.
That's cool.
Oh, cool, yeah, I had no idea that they just, like, rebranded it. Hello.
Chris, you outside?
I meant to.
Yes, I am.
the other side.
That's cool.
All right, you guys
You
have
like screened in?
definitely.
I do have it screened in. And it's been storming the whole time, so I've been being to watch lightning.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I haven't heard any thunder yet.
I mean, it's just not coming. This mic is good.
Yeah, no, it is.
Birds were chirping earlier. The dogs were barking like y'all, but didn't hear any of it because it knows to mute that.
You have a
It's
wonderful
the,
noise suppression and noise gate system happening.
Oh, Discord has very good noise suppression, actually.
It's really nice.
Yeah. I mean, because that's all Mike tested earlier to make sure that like you couldn't hear the background noises, and it was fine. So
Like, did you hear when the dog was barking on my end?
A little bit.
A little bit. Probably.
I heard, like,
when she
one
was
time.
like right outside the door. Yeah. She was barking for a while, and I don't think my Discord was picking it up.
What's her name?
Pearl. Yellow Lamb.
Oh, that's such a sweet name for a yellow lab. Anyways, all right, D&D. Would you guys like to investigate this cavern area?
sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
We can sift through the garbage for hours.
Would we recognize what this creature is at all?
You can roll me a nature check for that.
Can try it.
We're already past 50%. No, you guys as a group do not know what the fuck is this thing? It looks like a pig with like a terrible tooth mouth, and like, what are these tentacles? You guys are like picking them up, like, and one of them twitches, and you're like, ah, Jesus Christ!
They're just gonna take out his dagger and cut off the 2 tentacles and put it in his bag.
Okay.
You know, I guess this explains where all the town's garbage goes. Down Barthen's Well.
I don't think
Like the garbage
that's
disposal.
why that's down here. Why is
Well, how
this
else was
set
the
up-
garbage gonna get down here?
I assume it has something to do with the goblins.
So we see the river is flowing from like the south to the north.
North to the south.
And it's
And
It's
someone's
trickling
blocking
out
it,
of
like,
this
why?
northern area that is completely broken down, and it's kind of, you know, trickling, babbling down that area. Everybody make me perception checks, please.
Okay.
I mean, even with that trash, we can definitely see that there are 1 or 2 goblin bodies kind of like built up in these rocks, and they have those elongated skulls that you've started to become accustomed to seeing. I mean, like
This
half a
is
skull.
new.
But
Like, should we start pulling at these rocks and undo?
how strong of a swimmer are you?
You know, each of these goblins is another drink for us.
Let's not forget the deal we made.
No, we just have to take their heads back to the inn.
No, we just have to say it. We don't even have to. We just have to say it.
Yeah, he
Oh,
said he
yeah.
would trust you.
So we're at 10.
That's 10 goblins.
10
If I
goblins, 10
crawl up
drinks.
to the top, can I see any light through or any openings?
First, roll to climb up it. Roll me an athletics check. You're able to get about halfway up, and then, like, as you reach your hand, like, one of the rocks slips a little bit, so you stop and look back.
What are you doing? What's your plan?
I've just seen if there's any opening up here that I can crawl through.
There's water on the other side. That's why there's water trickling out.
Oh,
How do you think the goblins got in there?
that's a good point.
They were trying to find a way through.
Okay. I'll sheepishly climb back down.
Doesn't the town need this water? We need to unbreak this dam, do we not?
We can do
At some
that.
point.
That's fine. But I just don't think we should be like standing right here when we do that. Necessarily. I mean, look, I can fly away. You can't. That's my concern here.
Also, the blood from these goblins, is that what's poisoning the water?
Was the water being poisoned?
The water being poisoned?
I don't know. I thought I read that somewhere. I could just making that up.
The townsfolk are on edge and have something happening to them. You have not divined that it is mental or physical in any way at this point. There's a little something going on with the townfolk, though.
Can we check out this water? Is the water weird?
Does it taste like goblin blood?
You know, that's a great question, which shouldn't be discounted.
So there's such a thing as a water weird that doesn't exist in this place. But no, the water from this area is actually very pure. It seems to be coming from, like, whatever well it's coming from, it is a very nice and untainted version of water.
I knew it. The goblin bodies are purifying the water.
Yes,
Or the goblin bodies are just
the
here where
Brita
the water
goblins.
is. Okay, right. I mean, it's probably a good idea to make the well have water. Yeah.
Is this an elevated area over here?
Yes, it is. That's kind of somewhere around where you came into it.
It's only about 30 feet deep, right? You said that it was.
Yeah. The well itself is 20 feet, and then it opens into this 10-foot cavern.
And then if we look over here, is there anything where the water goes this way? Can we see anything?
It gets faster and it moves into another underground tunnel. It almost looks like what you would consider to be like a series storm grate kind of a thing. You know what I mean? Like Remy's going this way, and all of a sudden his family's over there, and he's just like, I'm going that way, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, Ratatouille is my favorite Disney movie.
It's a great movie.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
No
That and
signs
Wall-E.
of, other than the dead goblins in this wall, there's no other signs of goblins in the cavern.
No, you're really quiet. A little too quiet.
Well, I mean, this creature was here for some reason. It was likely placed here to protect something, or it
Or
just
to eat the
found its way
garbage.
here. Or to eat the garbage. But shouldn't this just be water?
Is this not just a pile of garbage?
As you guys have sifted through it, it is just a couple of piles of garbage and a little bit of tentacle arm guy poop.
Ugh. What if we get up here? If we start to climb the rope, we could hit it with magic missile or eldritch blast, or I don't know what the range
Yep.
is.
I mean, force damage. I got 120 for my range there.
Oh,
All of us will hold on. Well,
mine's
I mean,
we'll all
again-
climb up the
122.
rope.
We can from the surface. It's only 30 feet, so from the surface, I can blast off as many eldritch blasts as I want from as long as I can get an angle up. Like.
Yeah.
And that's a cantrip, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So that's probably the.
It's force damage, so I imagine it's gonna be like our best bet.
Okay.
Out of the well we go, and she'll blast the.
I'm just
Can
gonna
I
s-
get an angle?
just a there we go.
That's my main thing. 'Cause
There's
I can just
there's
like,
my
hang
soft
down.
pink cavern to get up.
Okay. So if everyone goes first, I can hang out towards the bottom and just like as far down as I need to be.
Fibs is getting into this so fast. He's like, dude, I want to be on the top. This doesn't sound like a fun idea, but it's gonna be awesome.
We don't need to like explore further down or anything, or are we gonna just trust that
That's
the
you guys.
water is going to take care of anything that might be further down in the tunnels?
Wasn't there a storm grate?
How big are the bars there, and how much is beyond it? Like, could a goblin fit through, for example?
No, it's rather large. You would have like it wouldn't be that hard to get. I don't know what's. It wouldn't be that hard to get a wolf through it. We're I don't know if we're dealing in feet or
How many
meters in
wolves?
this world, but you're talking about, you know what I mean, like a 6-foot pipe with like 2-foot bars on it.
Oh, okay.
But the water is rushing through it pretty fast. You said.
How deep?
It's actually
Height and
rather
height?
shallow as it moves into it. It's basically like where the compass is where the grate would be, moving down that direction. And you know what I mean. It gets faster and stronger as it moves down that way.
Sort of a one-way exit. If we go that way.
Or the way you came. And also, you gotta kind of get through the gate too to do that.
Okay, I was just asking. If we want to leave it be, we can leave it be.
Up to you guys.
And you said the water's shallow.
At the grate, like I mean, the grate is as tall as, let's see, as Sigil, with the little halfling blood in him, and it is like Sigil's up to here in the water, and then the grate is up here.
Okay.
It's about eyebrow height for our Goliaths.
Okay. So it would be a bit of a squeeze.
Could like a bird, like I'm just picturing, would a bird be able to fly down in it? But then it'd have trouble if there's nowhere to turn around. I don't want to.
No, I'm okay with that. I just like if you're doing find familiar, I'm totally down for that. You could, but you would do. I mean, how would you do a bird in an aquatic environment? You could you can have an otter.
Well, the owl's always here.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
you
okay.
could
All right.
change it.
All right. I like that. I like your
But to-
aviary inclusion there.
But to change it, I think it costs like 10 gold pieces every time.
How far can you with find familiar? Like let's say you just. I mean, you're already right there. You're gonna send a bird through it that you can see through. Explain to the rest of the group what find familiar is real quick, because it's kind of gnarly and awesome.
So I just have this little kind of miniature black owl that hangs out on my shoulder. and I can send him off, and I can actually see through his eyes.
He can cast spells through him.
Yeah, he can. I can give him the spell, and then he can deliver it. So he can be an octopus. I can turn him into an octopus, but it just takes. It takes. Ooh. It says 1 hour or ritual, and it takes 10 gold pieces every time I change.
So it would take an hour for you to cast Find Familiar right now.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys want to do that.
An hour to find familiar. I mean, if you want to, I guess. An hour is kind of a long time, but like we're not actually doing it, so.
It just depends, I guess, if y'all think that this is an area we need to investigate, or if we're just gonna blow a hole in this other wall and then go that way.
Like, it's not going anywhere. We have other things we can check out first.
Okay.
Because there's still the Sleeping Giant Inn we can look at. See if there's anything interesting there.
The Rough and Tumble Bar, where you guys beat up the Red Brown Ruffians.
Hey, we killed them all in the street.
Yeah, really aggressively. As Sigil's thinking about it, just passively, he feels a cold wind blow up from where, like, the grate is coming from.
Guys, I feel a wind blowing through this hole.
Really cold. Like
I think it's worth investigating, but if you don't want to look at it, we don't have to look at it.
Oh, we could check it out.
It's really cold.
Also, let's just jump in.
Oh, we could also like see if we could also see if we can get those bars off.
You big guys, maybe you can wrench it off. Big strong men's.
Yeah, I guess we'll
Molehill will start walking into the water and trying to see if he can.
Both
off
of you make me strength saves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strength or athletics?
Oh, athletics it is. Although it hasn't been nice to me yet.
You both definitely succeed in the water rushing under your legs and the slipperiness of this, you know, the high flowing rounded stone footing water with the giant grate in front of you. You guys are allowed to move, like, I mean, go ahead and move, like, basically the grate's right here, like, somewhere in that neighborhood. I feel like we're getting, like, pigeonholed into the bottom of the map, but it's okay.
So I guess I'll try and pull off
Can we,
the grate?
two of us together, see if we can rip it open?
Yeah, group strength check. Both of you guys make strength checks or athletics, either way.
I mean, I'm always going athletics. It's saying I'm raging right now. And I can't still be raging because I haven't. Well, I
Got
guess
it.
Can I be spending bonus actions to keep it up, or what? I mean,
Yes, you can spend a bonus action to keep a rage active. I mean, you both rolled 20. I mean, a 40 altogether, yes, you do rip it off. But as you do, a whole bunch of stuff, like, kind of, like, starts flowing through it faster. All the trash and debris that was in the canal kind of takes your feet out a little bit. Both of you roll me dex saves.
Okay.
I mean, you definitely, well, one of you succeeds. Olgan, buddy.
can I reach and grab him?
With an 18, make a strength save. I want a big one. I want like a 22 here. Come on.
Strength or athletics?
Either.
Drink save.
22, you gotta get it. Save his ass. Even with a 20, sorry.
Close.
Olgun goes flushing down the toilet, down into a dangerous area.
Could I clouds jaunt out of this?
It's visual, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'll do that and use my last clouds jaunt.
This fucking guy.
It's like 30 feet, probably this direction. Well, that was a close one.
Well, we don't want this trash to flow down there, and we
What?
should go that direction.
Why don't we want the trash to flow down there?
So, I assume this is kind of like a treatment, whatever, protecting as the water goes elsewhere. So, what if we tied a rope to the bar of this thing that we just ripped off, and we will gently slide down while the grate holds us in place, because it was here already, and we'll go explore what's down there.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
And we can just climb back up with it on the grate, and then move the grate out of the way and get back out that way.
Do we have any idea how deep it goes? Are you able to send your owl in now?
Yeah, I can definitely send him. I just didn't know if there was enough. Like he's a small
Ceiling?
owl, but if there's enough, room for him to fly and then be able to turn around if he gets stuck somewhere.
I
Isn't
feel
it
like
the
this,
worst when an owl gets stuck somewhere?
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
I've literally
He said
seen an
wolf-sized
owl
tunnel,
pick a chihuahua out of a backyard in my life. It was
Really?
kind of wild, yeah.
Damn. But yeah, all right, screw it. I'll just send him. I'll tell him to go down. My eyes kind of go
I know that
white,
looks black.
and he flies down the tunnel.
Resize
That
map
title's not
away.
suspicious.
It does sound ominous.
I don't think I like that.
Alright, so we have our boy Sigil down in this like little low vent underneath the area that you guys were digging into. Falls very far down into some water and splashes.
The bird?
You'll have to share.
I thought you guys saw it. I'm sorry.
I can see it.
You keep putting me on it. But I
It's
can't
just
see it.
black.
Oh, all right.
You're like
Oh,
here,
okay.
and it's nothing.
Well, that's because your tokens aren't on the map.
They weren't on the other map before either.
There.
It's there.
Can you guys all see the map now?
Yeah, I
Okay,
can.
cool. Yeah, I just turned everything off, like all the effects.
I still can't see it.
I can't.
I got
Yeah.
nothing.
All right. Well, you guys, through the bird, I'm in this little landing area where there's a pool of water and then some like dry land in a circle around
There you
it.
I know, I see.
And I don't. Do I see any way out of this?
Make me an investigation.
Is that like with the owl's investigation or?
I mean, you're down there. It's up to you.
I'm looking. Okay.
That water has a wavy effect.
Very nice, 26. A large natural pool, brimming with turquoise water, bubbles at the center of this chamber. Steam coils off the water's surface, or steam boils off. Why was that coils? It should be boils.
It is coils.
Rising to a vent in the cave ceiling. The water itself sparkles with an inviting, tranquil glow.
So I fell out of the ceiling. Did I fall through, or did the bird fly down this vent in the ceiling?
There's no other way to give you vision. You're like halfway down. You did fall. Like you failed your strength save. You fell down, but you landed in a pool. No damage. But just you're the only one down there.
The bird flew down the tunnel, and I'm looking through the bird's eyes. The owl, my familiar, flew down. So I'm not there. The owl is.
Oh, that's correct. Okay, sorry. So yeah,
But-
it's just you out there. If your owl
So
out
that-
there.
The tunnel just like then opens up and falls into this, or opens up into this little cavern,
Correct.
and I don't see any other exit.
No,
Then,
but you
like, if
do
I don't,
start to hear a little bit of like bubbling,
Bubbling. Okay.
and the water
Well, then-
starts to like raise you up a little bit.
Like the steam raises.
Inside of the cavern, yes.
Okay. Okay, well then I guess the owl would fly back up and come back to me, and I would have described what I saw.
Describe it to your teammates through the owl.
Well, it slopes down and then it opens up and falls into this circular cavern where there's a pool that's steaming. It seems like some kind of air was lifting me up from that steam. There is a dry area around the pool of water, and that's what I saw.
So there's not much reason for us to go down there, though, huh?
But it was hot. But didn't we feel cool air from this vent? Like, isn't that what we're investigating?
That is
Or are there-
weird.
Is the
there's two
pit stealing the
contradicting-
warmth?
Steam is a relative formation for water, so like when steam forms, it just means that the water is warmer than the surrounding. So it could be that like the water is not actually warm, but it's steaming because the area is very cold, and that's what the wind was. Caverns tend to be cold.
Yeah.
It's really fun how she's like saying this, like, "Hey guys, you still down there?"
You're a science teacher, right?
Yes,
Is that right? Yeah. Sweet.
but these are true facts.
Right?
100%. No. That's how
Yeah.
moisture works.
It's like it's an education. So I don't know.
Yes, we.
Are you
Don't
guys
have
still
to go.
standing up there at the last place, or are you guys gonna jump down into the new place? Fun question, huh?
So it was just a pit with like no doors or anything down there.
Doesn't seem
Not
to
that I
be.
saw.
Then why would we go down there?
Yeah.
Why send a? I mean,
But how did we know?
Yeah, what's weird
Huh?
is though, I guess all the water was going down there, but it didn't seem like it was filling up the cavern.
Little Venturi effect.
Magic water.
Or like there was a
well, also,
passageway.
this water is flowing to that.
One of my admins this week said, "Well, I don't want you to think I'm some sort of a magical wizard," and I'm like, "As opposed to a non-magical wizard? Like, come on now, a non-magical wizard, get out of here." Where to, folks?
So we're not. We going exploring or not?
Well, didn't we already explore this? No, we had the bird do it.
Unless we want to go
There's
see
no
what the
way to
little
go
pool's
through
about.
the walls here.
Okay. So then we're leaving.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Okay then. Back on this map.
So we leave the pit and we destroy the rocks that are slowing the flow of water, right?
Yeah,
That's what we were gonna do.
that's the plan.
Okay. So I suppose everyone who's not shooting the rocks will climb up, right?
You guys go ahead.
Alright. Olgan climbs the rope. Probably also no longer grappled.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely no longer has 0 movement speed.
Just had a tentacle around.
Also,
the whole time.
no more bless happening.
Darn.
I know. The worst.
As it gives way, we'll just pull you up so that you won't get stuck in the water.
Yeah.
You guys are all as a group. If you want to roll athletics or, chivalry or Madame hold my hand checks, go right ahead. But you're able to pull yourselves out of there no problem. But what are you actually doing to this cavern? Are we bombing
so the
it?
plan is, I'm gonna be as as wherever I can be that's like as out of reach as possible, so I don't fall or anything. But also, I want to shoot Eldritch Blasts at the dam
Mm-hmm.
that has formed
Okay.
to remove the dam.
Okay. Roll
allow
me.
water to
Yeah, just roll your Eldritch Blast attacks in chat. I'm only looking for a 10. It's hitting the side of a mountain of rocks. Nope,
How
missed
about
that
a
one.
7?
You
All
missed
right,
that one.
That's fine. I have more.
That one will hit.
Yeah.
Roll some damage.
Alright.
Nice.
Max damage.
One
Do
more.
I just keep going?
Yeah, one more. However much you want to upcast it. Oh,
Another 7.
yeah, it misses.
Bitch.
Yeah, 10 was the number I was looking for.
I know.
Tough Eldritch Blasting. That one gets there.
He's having a hard time. God damn.
Doesn't do enough damage though.
It's really coming along. Seriously, it's gonna be great.
That one gets there. Weirdly, even with that 2, one of the large stones like cracks in half. And what was a cavern has now very quickly started becoming a pool and an underground river.
Clearly, there are no consequences to this action.
No, of
No,
course not.
no, none whatsoever.
Totally fine.
You haven't created an underground flood. No, not at all. Yeah, Fibs is like, is anyone gonna save Fibs from the river running through him?
He's had
Uh,
Should have been
I can-
upstairs.
I can
He was
grab-
out. He was out. No one has to drag him along.
We take care of our own even when they're not here.
He took so
Yeah.
long to
He
take
would have
that
climbed.
down. He would
he
be
would've-
gone.
He would have been climbed up already. He would have been the first one out of the tunnel.
He was just trying to wash his socks. And no one wants to help him. He's been so honest with you. Anyways, yeah, you guys are able to easily make your way out. Let's get some, as it happens, like, the water flows in, fills the vacuum. Everybody make me deck saves because you're already basically getting, like, Men in Black shot out of, manholes right now. Nice. Nice. Yes,
Fine.
everyone successfully
good.
lands on their feet and takes no damage. Good for you guys.
Hell yeah.
All right. Could have been worse.
Oh,
This
definitely.
well can now actually be used as a well, correct?
Yes, it has become a well again. And you guys
We'll just,
are right
have
there next to
someone
the
repair
well
this
as
part.
you climb out.
Now, one question to ask is there now water at the bottom of the other hole?
There was already some water on the bottom of the other hole.
Now is it moving?
But is there more?
We probably just made her house sink even deeper
Yeah.
because now there's water,
Sinkhole now.
more water rushing. Yeah,
Oh, the exchange.
it'll be fine. So the sleeping giant is the last place on our list, yeah?
I believe that's correct. Pink arrow that way.
Yep.
So we can mosey that direction.
Logan's just gonna do a second wind real quick.
Attaboy. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
There we go.
I don't know if we could have done anything else in that well.
I mean, I think
We could have gone down there.
I think we filled it with water,
There's like a
and that's that.
magical. There's like a magical like spring down there, and it was like someone's like retreat or some shit. Like that was definitely a thing.
Well, I think the goblins wanted it that way because clearly they were plugging the holes with their bodies to keep it that way.
That's why I said just blow the hole open. I assume the goblins were the ones damming it up.
Zorzula's rest.
So maybe there was something special in that. Well, there that we just
Oh yeah.
destroyed.
I mean, the cave had a. I don't think that was the way down there. Probably, at least.
Maybe there was something bad. Maybe there's a horrible monster in that. In
Yeah,
that
it's
Because,
pool.
evil water.
From what I could tell
Yeah.
on the, well, I didn't see anything. But from what the owl described, it didn't seem like there was anything other than a hole with water in it. So we have no idea the rest of the map is even there.
It wouldn't have been too like inviting, I guess, or like too interesting looking. Like
It's just a pit with water at the bottom. I mean,
yeah.
If from your description it was like, all right.
Yeah.
Now it's a pit with even more water at the bottom.
Exactly, yeah. Speaking of water in the pot, I just found out that my wife ordered Lou Malnati's like frozen like deep dish pizzas, but ordered a vegetarian one. I'm like, it's a pizza. We're already there. Like you're not a vegetarian. What's the point? Like a veggie pizza? Get the fuck out of here.
Just gotta balance it out.
Mm-mm. Meat. All right. Heading to the Sleeping Giant. Yes.
Yes.
This place looks like a shithole.
It's only marginally worse than it originally was.
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting how much less destroyed this the other one is compared to this one.
Perception checks as Olgan walks in.
Yes.
Everybody or
Yeah, I mean anybody that's there. I never like everybody. I like anybody in D&D. I mean, we need one more for the 50-50.
Working on it, sorry. I had to move my character first.
You good? Wow, you should have
It's
worked
not
on it
good
longer.
anyway.
No, I mean,
yeah.
you still see just passively as you guys walk in. You know, the bars have been rather beat up. Um, you guys were here and curtailed the Red Brand's operations. It was no longer a meeting place for criminals, but now they just came in and just like ruined it for you.
Is anyone in here?
Yeah, the curator of the bar herself, the half-orc lady, I don't know, starts with a J, we're just gonna call her J. She walks out and says, hey, you guys were supposed to protect my bar, like, after you kicked out the Red Brands and I paid you, like, I thought you had, like, my back.
We were literally not here at the time.
Well, I know
We were-
that, obviously, that's why I have this, like, fat lip and cut eyebrow.
Where'd
don't
they
happen
come
to-
from?
Where did they go?
Well, they've been all over the goddamn town. I swear to God, I'm getting ready to leave this place. If it's not the Red Brands, it's some sort of goblins, like... excuse me. She's just like, oh my God. This is the worst, like... I'll tell you what. If you guys want to give me like 1,000 gold right now, I'll give you this bar. It's all yours. I'm done. I just need some money for traveling.
How much
money
gold do we have?
Yeah.
We have like 720.
So, your bar's pretty beat up.
Actually, we have
Yeah, people have been
970.
writing "eat me" and poop emojis on it all night.
I don't think 1,000 is really. There's a haggle. I think we should give you 500 for travel expenses and the bar.
That sounds like a persuasion.
Yeah, it's gonna be real bad, but even worse.
Yeah, not a chance.
Why do we want the bar?
Base of operations,
We'd have our own bar. That's pretty sweet.
way to make coin passively.
Do any of us know how?
You already do have a stake in the mine.
See, we already have. We're in the town. We're building our own faction.
You could fix it up.
And I guess one of us does know how to actually brew.
There you go.
See, I'll get all the beers. Everyone will love it.
I know 500's a bit low, but what about 700?
Yeah, I mean, how's your charisma? Because I can also try this out. I have another luck point, and I have plus.
I have a question. Does Fibs have guidance?
Yes, he does.
Someone else
Fib-
other
No problem. I'll butt pat this boy right now.
Can Fibs give guidance to someone? Obviously, Mole was just trying to push the discussion in that direction. He's real bad at talking.
Olgan, we're gonna go next. You have guidance.
Okay, Olgan's going next. 700.
Roll. What do you want? Persuasion or intimidation? How are you doing it?
Oh, if I could do
Persuasion.
intimidation. They would've
Olgan
been-
is not good at that either.
That's fine. Let's see it.
Wow, boys and ladies. Oof.
What's her name again?
She really
Lady.
wants to leave, right? Her bar's all busted up. Like,
But she wants a good
Right.
price.
What's her name?
I don't remember her name, so we're going with Orc Lady.
All right, Orc Lady, my sister. I climb up onto one of the bar stools. Say, you're asking a lot of money. For that, I'd like to see your books. See your how much income has been coming in and out. Your ledgers. Do you have those available?
She looks you dead in the eyes and asks you if you really think she has some sort of like ledger, like if she has a general ledger at best. Like, can you imagine trying to get the people that work here while goblins are attacking to keep good records of who's coming and going.
The same.
No, I don't have any.
That's a lot of
I don't have any
money.
accurate books for you.
I think
lot of money.
900 is the most we can get.
Sold.
No. What?
Okay.
Money. All money.
We'll make it back. You've got good booze.
Do we even have 900?
We have 920. 900. We have
You're literally
970.
buying a bar. That's hilarious. That's how I know it's a fun group to hang out with. We're buying a bar.
Now we have a base of operations.
And 70 gold to our name.
Oh yeah.
Is it?
And whatever those scimitars that Sigil
Yeah, I
picked
got
up earlier.
5 scimitars, 5 short bows, and 2 tentacles.
We'll have to pawn those off for pennies apiece.
Just
Are
fixing
there
up the
any?
bar is also going to cost money.
Are there rooms here at all? Like, is there an upstairs, or is it just this?
There's a cellar.
Well, yeah, there's just stairs here in the top right corner of the.
You can
No,
see.
yeah,
what
the
are
top right
these?
corner you can see the top. Yeah. It's weird.
Looks like there
Stairs
is
go up or down.
lodging in the cellar.
Okay.
One full bed and a twin.
Okay.
We're not
How
gonna get
small?
into
I
who's
can,
doing
like,
who,
And
but
and a bathtub.
I can. I'm little. I can sleep on the little bedside table.
you guys,
Those are-
as you
those-
move in and just buy this place because you guys are awesome. The tap room of the sleeping giant is quiet, save for the occasional thunk of a tankard against a table. The bar itself is in shambles, the wooden stiles smashed to splinters, and the top split in half. Nevertheless, a tall purple tiefling works behind a bar and behind the broken counter, diligently cleaning mugs and plates under the watchful eye of the surly dwarf owner, Grista. Grista's already made the deal with you. Grista's gone. You're just hanging out with the bartender now, because she kind of works for you now.
What's her name?
No.
Do you have?
We don't know her name yet. She's
Hey.
but she is a purple tiefling, which kind of sounds familiar.
Are you guys
Interesting.
related?
I find that to be kind of racist, actually.
You're
a little bit. Hey, listen there. All right, that's kind of
You're the
that's-
first tiefling I've met. I don't know. And
So
now
we're
there's
all
another
related?
purple
So
one.
you've-
What
so
is
you've heard of-
purple?
You've heard of tieflings, but then you meet one, and then you meet another one, and you're like, surely the two that I've ever met ever are related.
Hey,
Purple?
if Molehill and I can be related, you two can be related.
We're related
That's
in the
true,
sense
cousin.
that, like, we have a commonality. We're not blood. Hi.
I'm learning.
Do we look like we're related by blood?
But we are.
Let me throw a Z out there just so you see where she's at. Here. Boop. You guys are more than welcome to talk to the only lady that's still running this bar.
Ma'am, did you hear anything or see anything with these goblins?
Like where
As
they
she's
came from, where they
walking the
went.
bar and like she's not even like she's kind of wiping it up, but she's also like picking up sundered chairs and like, see it? Are you fucking kidding me? Would you help me pick this up, please?
And I will.
Yeah. It's our
Hey,
bar. We
hey,
gotta
we're,
pick it
we're
up.
your boss. We're your boss now.
Oh, good. I'm so glad somebody bought this shithole.
What's your name?
I have to really make this one. Fuck it, Grista.
Krista. Krista.
Grista and Grista.
This is Aurelia, Olgan, Molehill, Phipps. Nice to meet you. So,
Well, it's nice to meet everybody. I get it. I'm a service person, but I've got things to do.
I'll start to help her pick
Yeah.
up the stuff.
You guys don't have to do that. It's very nice of you, but please just. These are my father's old chairs, and they've just been destroyed. She's out there next to Concept, picking things up.
Grista the tiefling, not Grista the dwarf owner, right?
She's a tiefling, I know. You're not supposed to see that.
I mean, are there tracks or anything that we can follow for these goblins?
Well,
From
it's
this
so.
location?
You know what? It's funny that you would mention that. Grista mentions that you guys should probably do some investigation checks about like what kind of stuff was done to the bar.
Yeah, let's check that out. Maybe some of the graffiti?
Yeah, start with the graffiti on the bar here.
Never sharing anything with you guys again.
Well, you don't like the graffiti?
Fabulous investigations. I think we win that one. The kitchen. Nope, that's not what. No, there we go. The bars and splinters and the tavern's lockbox has been broken open and looted. As you guys investigate the spot, crudely, you see carved pieces of graffiti on the counter. The legible parts of the graffiti read, Zors was here. It tended to say, roll insight checks. That's not going to get there. Ooh, come on. One more for the 50. Winner, winner. It was meant to say Zorula was here.
Good thing we don't know who Zorula is.
That's true.
I mean, Zorula we're assuming, is one of the goblins. Yeah? The goblins are the ones that wrote this graffiti.
As far as we know.
It says he was here.
It's very much, we don't know enough about these goblins to see who the leader of the goblins is. Concept's right, it's more about like, ooh, who's this new name?
So I guess that's something. Is there anything else for us to look at?
No, but Grista is like, hey, thank you guys for clearing that out for me. Man, these guys are wild. I saw them write poop on the ground in another part of the town. It's so no respect at all.
Like the word? Like just the word.
Just the word.
Just the word poop. Bunch of crazy people, these goblins.
Can goblins usually like read and write?
Well, apparently. I mean, you've seen how big their heads are, right?
They were even writing their name on the counter here, you know.
Yeah. Talking about Zorulas, or whatever the heck it is.
Well, don't you worry. You got new owners in town. We're gonna fix this place up for you.
New owners? Are you guys not like? Aren't you guys like Harvin Wester, or with him or something? Or like, first of all, we could totally get rid of Harvin Wester. Me and Halia have been talking about it for a minute now.
Oh, tell us more.
New mayor, huh?
I mean, he seems relatively incompetent, but on what grants?
Well, I mean, the last election he ran against himself. There was no other competitor. But I don't. Whatchamacallit? Halia and her have definitely been thinking about getting a little more involved. And I see some new faces here. I remember this blue man with the abs. I wish you wouldn't have put that armor on. But I would like to offer you a little idea of a faction. Would you guys like to join the Harpers? Or the Zents? Or the Emerald Enclave? I know you guys weren't here for like the earlier part of this campaign, but there are wonderful benefits from each NPC from being part of their faction.
Rista is offering us all this?
Yeah, she's the Grista is the bartender that knows everybody in town and knows all the factions, and will just retcon you guys into like you've had this the whole time, if you would like.
Can you describe each faction to us?
The Zentarum are the lawful evil contract killer folks. The Emerald Enclave is neutral, just Earth and whatever Earth does, it's happening. The Harpers are lawful good. You've all seen the movie. Concept, am I missing one?
Wasn't there like what, the Gauntlet or something?
Oh, Order of the Gauntlet and the Lord's Alliance. Order of the Gauntlet is a little like neutral good, and the Lord's Alliance is good lawful also.
Who are Fibs and
Fibs is a Harper.
Olgan?
To do well, to do good, and not expect anything in return. How you got to how the group got to this town in the first place was with a member of the Lord's Alliance. Sealed our hard ones here. Who's going to be coming back soon, by the way? He just got done like transferring someone to Neverwinter in prison. Prison transfer guy. Oh, good kitty. I love it when they use their litter box. Oh, I want to get rid of these kids so bad.
Yes, Sigil was like a criminal in the past, so maybe he'll be part. What's the name of the first one?
Central.
The chaotic evil.
Lawful evil.
Lawful evil.
The Zentarum.
Zentarum.
A Zent for short.
All right, he'll be part of that.
Cool. So this will be like your store in this town. Like, you know what I mean? This is like, as factions go, like you're gonna get discounts and shit in the store as you do things that she tells you to do. But because it's secretive, she'll probably tell you a lot of things to do that you won't be able to tell other people about. Whether it undermines or not, you'll have to make some fun decisions there.
Who, Grista?
Yeah. No, Holly
what
Thornton
about-
if you're going Holly Thornton if you're going what's it, Zent.
I think 2 of us were Harpers.
Yeah, with Sister Garwell.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go Emerald.
Yeah? Okay. Well, that makes sense because we got to go out and check out what's happening in Thunder Tree, and then also what's happening with that dragon that you guys left out there.
We do need to eventually deal with that.
Eventually deal with Venom Fang.
I'm gonna go with Harper's.
All you do-gooders. Ugh.
Yep. No, she she like hears Zentrum and she's like, nope, dealt with them before. Nope, no thank you.
Alrighty, here, let's get you guys, this new thing. So you guys are back in Phandalin. Anything else in Phandalin potions, reloading, weapons, selling things. Anything before we move on?
Oh, we do need to sell. We just bought. We just bought a bar, so we do need to sell the
Scimitars and short
stuff that we looted, or the stuff that
40 gold.
Sigil looted.
40 gold
Yeah.
So
for
we
a
can-
lot of it.
Perfect. We're on the
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Hey, once we have the bar up and running, which we should invest
Also,
some money.
don't
once we-
forget that you have a mine up and running also.
Yeah.
Every
Once
once in
we-
a while.
The magical things that it's producing.
Do we have to give some monies right now to get the bar up and running to be able to earn money from the bar passively, like we do from the mine?
No, I'll just roll your passive income. But no. Like, if you'd like to, if you want to like walk around the bar and be like, "Hey, get him a drink," like whatever you want to do.
Did the goblins come in to take anything, or was there a stone that they?
Was there a black
was
stone
there
here
a
in the bar?
corner- another
There
cornerstone,
used to be a black stone in that bar.
Okay. Where'd it go?
No one has answered that question yet.
Probably the goblins.
There are 2 other black stones that have been taken out of the well, and then also the miners' exchange.
And the Shrine of Loch
In the shrine.
Correct.
So there's been.
4.
You said 2 in the well?
One in the well. You guys figured it out better than I did.
And one that's been disappeared from this other bar.
Because they threw it out. So there's 5 missing.
5 missing stones. 5 dead goblins in the town.
Sounds
5
like
dead goblins in the
Well,
in
we
the
just have to
well.
figure out where the goblins are coming from.
sounds like
So
Providence
that we can
Morpheus.
go.
You could go back to that small hole and see if like the miners could help us open it up. Like an access point.
We could check that out, yeah.
For sure.
We've done all the quest, I guess.
See
It's
if
the miners'
they'll open up.
exchange. They might have pickaxes and things there.
Yeah. They'll help us out.
Yeah, let's go to the miners' exchange, see if they can help open that hole a little bit larger and sink more of their floor.
Well, if we can figure out what's causing it, right, then we can solve the problem eventually. It just might, on the front end, look a little bit weird.
Front end of the shop, you mean?
Well, no, it's in the back, but
Well, the front of the shop might raise and the back lowers.
well,
In the interest of not having jokes about holes getting larger, as you guys move back to the center of town, you do see the Shrine of Luck to the goddess Tamora kind of fall into the ground.
Oh, there it goes. Pip's is gonna be so angry.
Let's go
It'll be
check
fine.
it out.
oh shit.
Just making sure I put you on the right spot. One moment. No more Grista. As you guys fall down this hole, you begin to like lose a little bit of like weight. You almost like kind of fall into a little bit of a weird environment where you don't feel time is going the same way as it is in the real world. The towering stone double door before you is free of ornamentation. 2 arrow slits, one on each side of the door. Each about 10 feet above the ground, guard the entrance, I guess.
How did we get down here? Did we go down that hole?
We found
From the shrine.
hole.
A wharf whistle.
Walking by the shrine and it fell.
And now we're standing in front of a giant door that has 2 arrow slits in it.
Yeah. "10 feet above the ground, even. Well, also, that's some wavy water.
It's interesting.
And it's some wavy water. I mean, is the bridge after the door?
Yes.
Okay.
Are there any handles or knobs on the door?
Yeah, can we... How?
Do we
Can I
push
just
it
open this door?
I
You
have
can
the
just
instructions.
open the door.
Can I
It
open
is
the door?
very, poof. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Oh,
Door is open.
So, what do we see? Do we see these ladders?
The heat of churning lava below, blue lava apparently, washes over the stone bridge. At the far end, an obsidian is an obsidian pyramid. Oh, that's what you're in. It faces bas relief and carvings of ancient dwarves feasting, celebrating and tending to their injured. Its vertices are carved with intricate geometric patterns inlaid with silver. A recessed double door stands before the pyramid. Yeah. You guys got put into that pyramid. What are you going to do with
Okay.
the rest of this place?
Well, I assume we can't go back through the pyramid.
Probably not.
Man, we
Yeah,
get
this
to
is
the
going to
end
be
of the
real
bridge,
fun. Sorry guys, you're going to enjoy this one.
Climb up to the next level.
No,
do I see
we're just...
anything?
We'll probably stop it right here for tonight, but like, just so you know, like the fight that's coming tomorrow night. Or
Okay.
next week, anyways.
Next week, yes.
Welcome to higher level D&D.
Level 5.
Oh,
Those are things that won't die in one hit from a one-headed weapon.
Yeah, definitely not.
oh, cute.
They are adorable, aren't they?
Yeah.
It was a fun week. I'm glad we knocked out. Well, we knocked out.
Oh
all
no,
the
no,
quests.
you
I
guys
don't know
got
if we
some.
learned
You guys
anything.
got a lot of work done, man.
got a bar.
There you
We
go.
do have a bar.
We flooded a
Excited-
cavern.
Excited to sell our.
You did the flood the
our,
cavern.
Maybe that's why this is water is blue now instead of lava. We
No,
flooded the.
Pretty sure I didn't change that.
Obsidian.
I can. I
And
mean,
then-
I
and
can
then
hit
the
heaven and
obsidian.
earth. I just can't change the colors.
Although in
You
Minecraft, isn't it just stone that's made when you can pour water?
No
and
idea
lava together?
whatsoever. I can't stand Minecraft.
It's obsidian.
There
I
it
feel
is.
like depends on how
And
you do
cobblestone.
it. Yeah.
What if we should keep the name the same? Sleeping Giant.
Well, 2 Goliaths will be sleeping.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Molehill loves this.
Oh,
name.
by the way, I totally I've been trying to come up with a new name for like the Thursday night group, and I think I want to call you guys the Thursday Bolts. Thunderbolts, Thursday bolts? No. No one excited. No one got excited. Never mind.
I didn't understand it.
Coming up with something else. Well, when you have to explain the joke, I mean.
I didn't get the joke either.
You should change it to bar owners.
I don't know no bar. Anyways, hey, fun times as always, you guys. Thank you guys, new players, for joining. Dude, we got a really good team here. This is gonna be nice. Take care, guys.
Thanks. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Good night.
Sweet.
Bye.
Later.